Welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Carrie. I'm so very fly, oh my, it's a little bit scary. And I like to make girly glam and slightly ratchet content online. Today's video is going to be my 34+35 music video inspired tutorial based on 3 stunning looks from Ariana Grande, the queen herself. You guys know I love Ariana Grande. I do a lot of recreation tutorials on my channel as well as other stuff that's in that aesthetic. I loved the looks so much, so I decided to give them to you guys today. And I asked you on Insta first if you guys wanted to see it, and a lot of you seemed interested. I'm not going to make this intro long, so before we get into everything, make sure that you're subscribed to my channel as well as turn on the post notification bell. That way you never miss when I upload a new video. And feel free to follow me on my social media handles at Glamanisto8. Pretty much everywhere, that way you can see behind the scenes content and other glam and ratchet parts of my life. But other than that, we're just gonna get right into today's video. Hey guys! Alrighty, so we're going in with this Too Faced Natural Nudes palette. This is the perfect palette to recreate Ari's look, and the eyes are actually the same through all 3 looks. So I'm taking Nude, Warm Rose, and Cocoa, which are all 3 really beautiful matte shades for transitioning that crease, okay? So you're gonna blend it there. I also want to give a shout out to my description box. If you guys are looking to know more about the eyebrows and the face base, I didn't record it for this because it's the same as what I normally do, so check out the description box for product information and the rest of my channel if you guys want to see a tutorial on how I do my base. But after blending this into the crease, I went in with this dark sparkly shade and I mixed it with a little bit of matte shades because I didn't want it to be too glittery. And I put this in the outer portion because Ari had a beautiful gradient sparkly rose gold based eye and it wasn't too dramatic. So you don't want it to be too dark, but you want a little bit of definition. After that, I went in with Sparkling Rum and Rose Gold from this palette. 2 beautiful glittery shades, again, that aren't too glittery, okay? It's not too dramatic, but it's just enough to add that shimmer going towards the center of the eye, but not going all the way in with the shimmer, because she actually had a matte shadow closer to her inner corner. So I'm taking Seashell, and I ended up actually using the lightest shade as well, called Swan in this palette, and I put this near the innermost half of my eye, but I still did highlight the inner corner, okay? We still are living for that, and I used the lightest sparkly shade in this palette for that. Also ignore the brush hair in my eyebrow, no one's perfect, okay? So we're just gonna keep it moving. Then I went back to the palette. I took Swan, which is that bone lightest matte color in the palette, and I use this to highlight the brows so that we can have our brow bone on fleek like Ari's. Next, you want to take your favorite black pencil liner, doesn't matter what it is, and just line your eyes. If you guys have never seen my videos, I tend to do this with my eyes closed because it's easier. And Ari always does this really nice feline cat eye effect, so you want to sharpen that inner corner look like I'm doing here, and then just line your waterline as well. And to define the eyes a little bit more, I went back in the palette and used that sparkly brown shade, and I used this on the lower lash line to add a little bit of oomph for the eyes. And then of course, you're going to do your signature Ari winged liner. The liner I'm using in this, I believe, is the Milk makeup liner, but you can use whichever one you want. And you just want this to be a clean, nice, feline cat winged eye. I know that was a lot of descriptors, but you guys feel me, okay? Once your wing is as fleeky as it can be, you're going to move on to lashes. And for this, you can use any mascara you want to prep your lashes. And then I went ahead and applied falsies. And for the falsies, I used these by Ardell. They're natural, they're really nice, and they match the look that Ari had. Moving on to the lips, you just want to take a liner that's like a rosy nude color close to your own lip color. So I didn't share the liner here just because it's going to vary per person, but use that to line your lips. And then you want to go in with a sparkly pink. This is by Urban Decay, and I will put the product information down below. I felt like this was like the closest thing, and I immediately thought of this color when I saw her look. But CoverGirl actually also has a dupe for this called Love Me Later, so you could go the cheaper alternative if you're not a sparkly pink person all the time. And they also have a silver lipstick if you want to add a little bit more of that sparkle to your lips. Now your look is technically finished here, but if you wanted to add some of that little like robot-y thing she had on her face, you can go in with this Flash Color dupe palette I get from Amazon. I love this thing, and they have a silver in here, but you can also mix the colors to add dimension. So I just drew the lines on my face like she had it, but obviously if you're doing this as an everyday look, you can skip that. And I put tinfoil on my neck. I actually regret how it looks looking back. I think the turtleneck would have worked by itself, but I wanted to look a little bit more like a robot. So obviously if you're recreating the look, then you can go all out robot style. But if you just want the look for an everyday look, you can stop at the lipstick. But do all these steps and you have Ari 2.0 done. Alright guys, so for this, we just have slight little changes we have to make to the eyes and the lips. So I already removed the lipstick and the face paint on my face, and now I'm removing the lash that we used. And for this look, it's super simple to change up. So first I'm taking that light shade that we used as an inner corner highlight, and I'm drawing a line almost as if I'm lining my eyes above the wing that we drew on with the liquid liner. And this just adds that highlight and glow and lightens up the eye look like Ari had for the Fembot in her music video. And then I took this Anastasia highlight palette and I used the purple highlighter to go over that lighter liner we just did to add more of a pinky purpley look to the makeup. And I also put this in the inner corner and got rid of that sharp wing in the inner corner to soften the eye. For the lashes, I just went ahead and I applied thicker lashes. These are $1 I got from AOA, and I only used the outer half. I cut the outer half off and put them on. These lashes looked wonky on this eye, so we're just gonna act like it doesn't, but they work regardless. Like you can see my other eye, it looks fine, so just ignore it. Then I went in with this more red-based lip liner and I lined my lips and I smudged it around, and then I actually went and applied and filled more on the upper lip because Ari's upper lip looked a little bit more defined and slightly darker. And then to cancel out or even out some of the redness, I actually went ahead and applied a nude gloss over top so it wasn't too red. And after that, you have the Fembot look. Alright, last look, we just need to change up the eye. So I'm going back with that Flash palette and just using this white cream shade to draw a thick winged line above the black liner that we had. This is going to be slightly thicker than the light eyeshadow we used in the last look, but you just want to make it thick. And then you just take it into the crease halfway for an artistic graphic liner, clean up the black liner underneath, and you have a finished look. How'd I do? I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial so much. Again, don't forget to subscribe so you can stay tuned for more content. Also, let me know in the comments down below, out of the 3 looks, which one is your favorite? I'd love to know. And if you decide to use this tutorial to recreate your looks, make sure to tag me on Instagram at @Gliminista08 so I can like and repost it. And with all that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys!